Hello, my name is Rachel, and I love dressing up at conventions and for little at-home photo shoots and fun things like that. So I'm really excited and a little bit nervous about today's sponsored video. This company, COLEYES, reached out to me and asked me if I'd be willing to try some of their cosplay contacts in exchange for a video. And I've always wanted to play around with costume contacts, so I agreed, even though my only experience with contacts was like in 2005. I actually went to the optometrist and got measured because I wanted purple contacts, and I got them, but I was never able to wear them. It took me forever to get them in, and once I got them in, they were just incredibly uncomfortable. My eyes just instantly dried out and hated them. So that's why I'm a little nervous to try these, because I haven't tried contacts in, what is that, over 15 years? So we're going to see how this goes. I did go to the CVS and I did get some contact solution. You have to soak the contacts for a minimum of 8 hours in a contact solution before you use them for the first time, because the saline, sterile saline solution that it comes in can burn your eyes if you don't clean them off in a regular contact solution first. So don't take them out and put them directly in your eyes. They do send you a little contact case with each pair and put them in the contact case with some solution for a minimum of 8 hours. And I did that yesterday, so these are all ready to go. I did also get some contact lens relief, which is a wetting drop, because like I said, my problem that one time I tried them and then never tried again was my eyes just instantly dried up and were incredibly uncomfortable the whole time. So I thought, if that does happen again, I can give these a try and see if that makes it more comfortable for me. I also feel I may have made a mistake in that I'm wearing makeup. And it's possible that I should not be wearing makeup to try to put these contacts in for the first time. And let me just show you, I have already taken them all out of their bubble packs and put them into these little containers, because like I said, you do have to soak them for the 8 hours first, and I did want to try all 4 pairs on for you so you can see. These are Nano Blue Violet. I don't know if you'll be able to see here in the case, but these are a super bright purple with a little bit of red mixed in and then a black rim. So I'm super excited to try those. I'm excited to try all of these, really, because they're all so cool. Now, technically, contacts are a medical device, so this is something that you really... I'm not giving you medical advice here. This is something you need to research on your own before you decide if you want to chance, because, these aren't going to be... They do offer prescriptions, but these aren't going to be, sized for your eyes specifically or anything like that. These are just straight up costume contact. The ones that I got, I didn't get any sort of prescription or anything, so they're not measured for your specific eye. So keep that in mind and do a lot of research before you decide if you want to try something like this. I don't know if it'll even focus on these. Oh, there we go. These are really cool. These are Black Butler from Seal, the young man from Black Butler. They have these in different colors. I almost got the purple, but I'd already gotten the purple pair and I wanted to branch out in my color choices. So I went with the red and white. But the other one I believe was purple and white. Or maybe it was purple and black. I can't remember. Anyway, there were other options. They also do include this little kit of a pair of tweezers and a little suction cup looking thing to help you put the contact in. I'm unsure if that'll work for me. This was sealed in a plastic baggie, but I'd already unwrapped everything because I was just playing around with all the stuff the other day, but I'm a bit nervous about putting these in my eye. Next up, these are the Werewolf Green. Fortunately, it's upside down, so you can't really see it. Here, let me see if I can get that out of there with these. Oops. But yeah, so you can see they're bright green with a yellow inner rim and a black outer rim. Really cool. Now these things do have the right and the left at the bottom, but since mine aren't prescription, they're just all one size. And then the final pair are rainbow. you can see the rainbow there. But yeah, they're blue, green, yellow, red, and the slightest line of purple there at the bottom of the blue. But yeah, so rainbow contacts. All right, so that is everything that they did send me. I am going to, I don't know if I should take my makeup off or just, I'm not going to put these on camera just because I have no idea what I'm doing. So I imagine it's going to take me a few minutes to get a pair in. I'm going to go try and put some on in the bathroom because I also have to wash my hands, and because you got to be very careful to make sure, you know, you stay clean and everything when you're putting stuff in your eye. And I'll come back and let you know how much difficulty I had because, like I said, I don't know how to do this. I did watch a video earlier on someone telling you how to put them in, but I don't know. I don't know if it's going to work. But hopefully I can get a pair in here, and I'll be right back. So here we have the first pair, which are the Werewolf Green, which those are wild. And I don't think I mentioned, but these particular contacts are made for dark eyes, and I do have dark brown eyes, and that's just crazy how bright green they are right now. Now, I'm terrible at putting contacts in. It took me forever. I'm sure there's a learning curve, and I'm sure I'll get better. This one, the right one, I don't feel at all. Like, I don't even notice that it's there. The left one is irritating me just a little bit. And honestly, I think that's because I didn't take my makeup off, and I think a flake or two of eyeshadow might have gotten into my eye. Hopefully not under the contact, but I'm going to remove the makeup before I try on the other pairs for you guys, just because, like, I did notice the mascara was flaking, and I kept having to clean off the lens because it would flake onto the lens when I would, because, you know, I would try and fail and then I'd have flakes on the lens and I'd have to go clean it off again, and it was just a mess. So put your contacts in. If you don't know what you're doing, put your contacts in before you put your makeup on. That's probably good advice. Probably something that I should have known better than to do. But yeah, this color is just, isn't that crazy? Really cool. And like I said, this one, I don't even feel it at all. This one feels great. So I'm going to go take my makeup off and put in a different pair, and I'll be right back to show you the next pair. So here is the rainbow pair, and they are so cool. It's so neat. And this time, neither of my eyes feels irritated. They both feel pretty good. I really do think that what had happened, because of the makeup, I'd gotten a flake of mascara stuck in my eye. I think that's why I was so irritated with the other pair, because it was only this one eye. And I took the makeup off, and it even helped me get them in easier. I was able to get them in a lot quicker this time, a lot less effort, and yeah. And getting them out was fairly simple, but, you know, you have to be not afraid to get in there on your eyeball. But yeah, I didn't have any problems getting the other pair out. And getting these in was a lot easier, probably because I took my makeup off, and also I imagine the more and more I do it, the easier it's going to get. I mean, it still took me a couple of tries, because, like, even though I'm trying to hold my eye open, it always blinks, and then when you blink and you're not quite there yet, it folds your contact over and it falls down your face. So I'm learning. I'm still learning, but these are so cool. I'm really excited about these. I'll have to do a long wear test on one of the pairs, like maybe wear them out when I go out, because I think I'm going out Friday night. Maybe I'll wear them out all night long and see how comfortable they are for extended wear. I can see through them just fine. So I think the center hole that they have cut in there is big enough for my pupils to be able to see out of, so I'm not getting like anything from the colored rim interfering with my vision. So yeah, let me go try on a third pair. I'll be right back. All right, so here are the third pair, which are the like blue violet. Another really pretty color. These are the ones that I did intend to wear more for like everyday wear. I thought these would be nice for a more casual appearance, but I'm getting better at putting them in. I was able to get the right eye in on the first try. It still took me a few tries on the left eye though. So it's a learning curve. I'm still learning, and also I'm not sure, like, how great of an idea it is for me to be putting these in back to back like this. The constant in and out. Not sure how happy my eyes are going to be by the end of this, but we only have one more pair to go. My eyes are watering a little bit. But again, I think that's just from, you know, that shouldn't be... when you wear contacts normally, you're not taking them in, putting them out every couple of seconds. Anyway, I do love these, though. I think these would be great for, you know, everyday looks. Let me know what you've been thinking about these different contacts down in the comments below, and we're going to go put that last pair on. So here is the final pair, and these are wild. Those are really cool. Now... my vision is just a touch blurry with these, and I'm not sure if it's from the pattern, like the maybe the round hole in the center just isn't big enough, or if it's just because this is the fourth pair of contacts I've put in my eyes in the past 15 minutes. And removing the purple ones, I poked myself in the eye over here, so this eye's now a little irritated because I poked it. But the contacts themselves, I can't even feel. They are super comfortable. Like, I'm surprised by that. I did put in some of these drops just because it was the fourth pair in a row, and they were beginning to feel a little bit dry. And that's why my eyes are particularly runny right now, is because, you know, this is running out. But no, these are so cool. But yeah, lessons I've learned today, since I'm not a contact wearer: put them in before you put your makeup on. Don't put 4 pair of contacts in back to back in a 15-minute span. And I am going to try to wear one of these pairs out at some point before I publish this video, so I can give you some sort of update on how comfortable they are for longer wear, because, you know, I have a bunch of stuff I need to do around the house today, and I'm not going to leave these contacts in for that. They're really neat, though. I might put them back in later when I do some photos, but I have a bunch of stuff I need to do before I get to that. But yeah, so I wanted to go a little more in depth with my review of these contacts because I've never worn contacts before. Like, I think I already told you the story how I tried them once, like in 2005. I actually went to like the eye doctor and got measured and got, you know, they tried to teach me how to put them in and all that stuff, and I could not wear them. Like, I would put it in and it would annoy me so bad I would instantly have to take it out. So I was really excited with these because I was actually able to leave them in, and I wanted to tell you about my experience because I wore them over the weekend. So I wore 3 different pairs over the weekend, and I want to tell you about my experience each day with those. And I also wanted to put a pair in on camera for you because I've been practicing, so I'm a little bit better than I was initially, but I still suck. I'm still really bad at this. This is the hard part, getting them in my eye. But I'm going to give it a try, and we're going to do the rainbow ones. Now, the rainbow and the wolf ones are the easiest to tell whether or not they're inside out, just because of the way that the colors look. They're brighter on the outside than the inside. So, they're actually my favorite because I've tried all the tricks to see if they're inside out, and I can't tell a difference. Even when I intentionally put one of these inside out and then try to look at it, I can't tell the difference. But we're going to give putting this in on camera a try, and then I'll tell you about my experience over the weekend trying a few pairs. So I watched like a YouTube online tutorial on how to put in contacts, and this was their suggestion, where you put it on your pointer finger. Now, this kit did come with these little tools. I haven't really tried these. I don't think I could do it with the little like stick thingy, and the tweezers I've had mixed success with. Like, sometimes they pull it out of your eye instantly with no issues, and then other times it just refuses to grab the contact. So I found it's just more consistent and easier just to use my fingers to get them out. But yeah, here we go. So what they taught me to do was use the opposite hand to hold the eyelid against the bone, and then use this finger to pull it down, and then your pointer finger to put it in. And I'm so bad at this. Oh wow, that one actually went in like super quick and easy. I don't think all weekend I've gotten one in on the first try. I almost always mess up the first try. Now, the left eye, however, I'm not nearly as good at. Like, you know, it was taking me a lot longer to get it into the left eye, so I don't expect to have as good results with the left eye, but we'll see. Give me a second. Okay, wish me luck. See, it didn't go in. It just rolled the contact, and I'm sure it has something to do with my technique. When that happens, you just rinse it off. I suspect it's where I'm placing it on my pointer finger. Sometimes I put it in the right spot, and sometimes I don't, even though I feel like it's the same spot every time. I think that has something to do with it, but we'll try again. Almost, but it like didn't stick to my eye. It chose to stick to my finger and come back out. But I actually felt it on the eye there for a second. Try again. There we go. And it does take my eyes, especially the left eye. Like the right eye, actually, I already can't feel anything almost instantly. But the left eye, I've noticed consistently, like I can feel it. It's like, at first it's annoying and then it settles down, but I can still kind of feel it the entire time. And I guess it might be a difference in my eyes, like maybe they have slightly different shapes or something. But yeah, the left eye I can always just like, I'm aware of it in the left eye, but the right eye, don't feel it at all. But here are the rainbow ones. And actually, I am getting better because I would struggle for like 10 minutes to get them in when I was starting. So I am improving. And let me tell you about my experience wearing them. So Friday night, we went to the Goth Night at Zen, which is in Norfolk, and it's the weekly Goth Night out where Bryant lives, in that like Norfolk, Portsmouth, Virginia Beach area. So that's the weekly Goth Night, and a friend of ours who is a Baltimore DJ was guest DJing down at Zen, so we definitely had to go out, and I put these contacts in for that night, and I had no problems. So, I remembered my little bottle of Refresh, like the little eye drops, which is in my purse. And I remembered to take that with me, but I didn't need it the whole night. But I think that might have something to do with, I did drink. And I feel like when you get tipsy, you can get a little numb. So it's possible I just didn't notice any drying out. But I was fine the whole night, and I was able to, I was sober enough by the time I got home to remove them with no issues. And had a wonderful time, and yeah, so and I got so many compliments. Because I wore the rainbow ones, and I got so many compliments on these, and that was Friday night. And then Saturday we went to dinner with friends, and I was wearing a purple dress. So I'll be putting pictures up. You'll have already probably seen a couple from each day, so you can see them. On me, and so I was wearing like a purple dress. I was like, I'll put in the purple ones, and again, that issue where with the left eye just would not settle down, and it was driving me insane. And I did have my drops with me, and I put some drops in it, and then halfway through dinner, it literally just popped out, the left eye. And I think what happened was, because like I was mentioning earlier, the rainbow ones and the werewolf ones, it's really easy to tell if they're inside out. But with the purple ones and the red and white ones, you can't, it's hard to tell. And all the little tests that I learned, that I read online to do, I couldn't tell the difference. So I think I had put it in inside out, and I think that's why it popped out. So day 2 was, kind of an experiment fail, because I did lose one, but I'm pretty sure it was operator error. Because on day 3, I had a small vending event at a brewery out where Bryant lives, and it was so much fun, and I did really well, but it was just like a little 4-hour goth and punk market at this brewery, and so I wore the werewolf contacts for that. And again, I got so many compliments. I think I got more compliments on the werewolf ones than I did on the rainbow ones. But then I was wearing the werewolf ones in a somewhat brightly lit room, and I was wearing the rainbow ones in a dark club. So there is that. But I did wear the werewolf ones, and I wore them all day. But because I have a vending purse, and I had forgotten to put the eye drops into my vending purse out of my regular purse. And but by the end of the day, I was really wishing that I did have those drops because I put them in relatively early in the day. The event was from 2 to 6, but we had to get there a little bit before noon to set up. So I put them in around 11 a.m. And by the end of the day, 6 p.m., I was wishing I had the drops with me. They didn't hurt or anything. It's just they were beginning to get slightly blurry around the edges, and I think that was because they were drying out. So the wetting drops would have probably helped me with that. But that was the time I forgot the wetting drops. But we still, after the event ended and we packed up the car, we still went and got dinner. So I wore them for a few more hours even after the vending thing was over. So I wore them probably for like 9 or 10 hours because I put them on at 11 and I didn't get them out until probably like 7, 8-ish. So what would that be? Actually, I guess 8 hours. So I wore them for like 8 or 9 hours, somewhere in there on that last day. And other than... I think they would have been perfect if I'd had my wedding drops with me because, like I said, started around 5, 6 p.m. later in the day. I was beginning to get blurry around the edges, and I think they were just dry. But other than that, they were great. So many compliments, and I love them. I'm actually kind of addicted to colored contacts now, and I'm probably going to go buy myself several more. Hopefully I can use my own discount to buy them. And there will be discount codes down in the description box below. They are affiliate codes, so I may benefit in some way, whether through credit or cash. I'm not sure. I didn't quite read into it. I usually like when I get these little things and they're like you get commission possibilities. I never really like remember to collect on that. And I'm sure it's never much anyway. But yeah, so that was my experience wearing these contacts for over the weekend. And yeah, I'm crazy about them. I'm in love. Haven't had any issues. I do really like this particular solution that I purchased. I only got the small bottle because like the big bottle, you're only supposed to keep it for like 90 days, and that's how long a big bottle will last you if you're using it every day. But since I wasn't going to be using it every day, I went for the small bottle. However, I'm over halfway done with it, so but that's because, with the experimenting all weekend, I've gone through a lot of this because every time I would drop it, I would clean them back off again. And what I would do is I would put a paper towel in the bottom of the sink to catch them when they fell. Because at first I was not good at putting these in at all. But as you could just see, I've gotten decent. It's still not great. I'm sure there are people out there who like, boop, don't even need to hold their eye open, can just boop, and can probably do it with makeup on. As you can see, I'm not wearing makeup because I can't put them in with makeup on because I get makeup all over inside my eye, and that causes irritation. So for me, it's worked best. Put them in, then put my makeup on. But yeah, that's it. And I guess I'll just return to my sign out. Thank you guys so much for watching. Show it to you one more time. That is COLEYES. All the information for this company as well as discount codes will be down in the description box below. The links to the 4 pairs that I tried will also be down below. And yeah, let me know what you thought about this down in the comments below. And then I just did want to state again, contacts are technically medical devices, so use at your own risk and do your own research before trying something like this. But so far, I think they're great. So far, I am really liking them. Like I said, I can't even feel them right now. Like, even the left eye, which tended to be more irritated, is feeling fine. The right eye, where I did poke myself, that's my fault though. I'm still learning how to put in contacts, okay? But other than that, I can't feel the contact itself, which I think is really cool, because I know when I tried them back in 2005, and those were actually, I went to the optometrist and got measured and all that sort of stuff, and so they should have been, but I couldn't wear them for more than a few seconds. Like, literally, I'd put them in, and then a few seconds later, I'd be like, oh my god, get these out of my eyes. So this is amazing that I can't even feel these. So I think I am going to be able to actually wear these for events and outfits and such. I'm very excited about that. They have so many awesome cosplay and costume contacts. There are so many more that I might even be using my own discount code, because there's so many more that I would love to try. But yeah. done rambling. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you didn't enjoy the video, of course you can give me a thumbs down, and please tell me all about it in the comments below. And please subscribe to the channel. And I hope everyone is just staying happy, healthy, and safe in this incredibly crazy world we're living in. And I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye.